What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got a banger of a video. I know you've heard it, I've heard it, the guy down the street's heard it, we've all heard it, that pasta is not something we can traditionally eat on a diet. You get way too many calories and way too many carbs for a very tiny serving. So if you're trying to bulk up and gain weight, it's great. If you're trying to burn fat and lean out, it's not the best option. Or so they would have us believe, because in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how to meal prep out bodybuilding pasta dishes for the entire week that are not only gonna be half the calories of a traditional pasta dish, but loaded down with protein, flavor, and stupid simple to make right in your own kitchen. There's no reason you can't eat the foods you love and still see results. And in today's video, I'm gonna prove that to you. And if you like the idea of eating delicious food while still losing weight, and if you haven't yet, don't forget you can check out my Anabolic cookbook, which you will find at the first link in the description box. Every dessert recipe, every meal prep, every tip, trick, and secret is in here to where you can make delicious food that you're actually gonna enjoy eating, all while still losing weight. This is the best diet on the planet, and I'm telling you, with this book in your pocket, you're gonna feel like a god. Hit that link down below in my description box to check it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all are ready for another epic video underway, then as always, man, I'm here to do it for you. Let's do it! Yeah! Another video, another giveaway winner for a free box of Anabars. I'm gonna announce the winner for the last giveaway here later on in the video, but right now, if you wanna enter the giveaway for this video, all you gotta do is be subscribed to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and leave a comment down below. When the next video drops in a couple days, I'll pick a winner and you just might win a box of the best tasting protein bar in the world. You can ditch the candy bars, you can eat these instead, get a little protein in and feel good while you do it. So make sure you enter this. Now, let's get to the recipe. Now to get this meal prep started, we wanna make sure we're using the right noodles. What we're gonna use is Pasta Zero shirataki noodles. And for this whole pack of noodles, there is only 40 calories. That's literally only 5% of the calories of regular pasta. And it's possible because these noodles aren't made out of traditional wheat flour, but instead are made out of tofu. We're gonna need 5 packs in total, or roughly 1,120 grams for this week's worth of meals. And if for some reason you can't find this, or you wanna use traditional pasta and you wanna switch this over to a bulking recipe, you can always use something like Berea Protein Plus spaghetti pasta instead. But the kicker is, this one container has roughly 6 times the calories of all 5 of these noodle packs combined. It's crazy when you think about it. Now to get on to the prep portion of the video, what I'm gonna do is cut the top off of each one of my shirataki noodle containers and pour them down in a large mixing bowl. And boom. Now what we'll do is take these over to the sink and strain them off. And now all we'll do is go in with a faucet and give these things a quick rinse. Now that we got the noodles strained off, I placed them back in another mixing bowl. These only need about 3 minutes to boil in order for them to be done, so we can set them to the side for now. And then I'll grab a food scale and another large mixing bowl to get our sauce started. And the first thing we'll need for our sauce is a can of tomatoes, but we're not gonna use any regular can of tomatoes. We're gonna use San Marzano tomatoes from a specific region in Italy that yields the best tasting tomatoes you'll ever have. It is a couple extra bucks for this can, but I'm telling you, it is worth it. And we need one 28-ounce can, or right around 794 grams. These tomatoes have been peeled, so we don't gotta worry about any of that. I'm just gonna pour these down in the mixing bowl. And after that, we need 2 6-ounce cans of tomato paste, or 340 grams in total. So we'll just open these with a can opener and spoon our tomato paste right down in. And after that, we need 34 grams of Worcestershire sauce. Then we'll add 10 grams of a 0-calorie sweetener. Then we need 2 grams of dried parsley flakes. We need 3 grams of Italian seasoning. And then finally, we'll add in 5 grams of minced garlic and about a gram of kosher salt. And once it's all in there and weighed out, I'm just gonna take my Ninja Foodie blender and we're just gonna pour this down inside, being careful not to splash. Come on now. Nice. And then now we're gonna add about 360 grams of water, or a cup and a half, down into the blender. And then now all we gotta do is blend this on high for a couple minutes. What that's gonna do is break down all those fresh tomatoes, smooth them out, that way our sauce isn't chunky, it's smooth, all those flavors incorporate with each other, and we're left with one of the best dang pasta sauces you're ever gonna eat. So we're gonna let this blend, and I'll be right back for the next step. And after a couple minutes, we got our sauce fully blended, but we want to turn this into a meat sauce. So what we're going to do for now, set this off to the side, and we're going to grab 2 pounds or 996 grams of 96% lean ground beef, along with approximately 170 grams of diced white onion. And how this is going to work is we're going to grab an 8 to 10 quart pan. I'm going to go ahead and hit it with a little nonstick. I'm going to place the onions down inside, along with our ground beef. And perfect. And then once this is down in here, I'm going to go in, break it up with my spatula, and cook the beef and onions until all the beef is brown. And once the beef is browned, we're just gonna take our sauce, pour it down in, boom, 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 boom. Now we're just gonna go in, stir everything together, get that beef incorporated with the sauce. Then I'm gonna turn the heat to about a medium and place the lid on. And now we're just gonna let the pasta sauce simmer for roughly 30 to 40 minutes. That's gonna thicken it up, bring out all the flavors, and make it so good you could literally eat it like a soup. If you think I'm kidding, I'm not. You just gotta trust me. Now, I think it's time for shirataki. All we're gonna do with these is bring a pot of water to a boil. We're gonna dump our rinsed noodles down inside, being careful not to splash ourselves in the face. Boom. Let's go in, make sure they're all submerged, and these only really need about 3 to 5 minutes in here. I'm gonna let them do their thing, and I'll be right back. And after about 5 minutes in the boiling water, all of our noodles are done. I got 5 meal prep containers sit out behind us, and it's time to sort these out. So what I'm gonna do is go in and eyeball it with a pair of tongs, lift up some of our noodles, and place them down in each one of our containers. We definitely have enough noodles here to make 5 massive and filling meals. Get a load of this, guys. The meat sauce is finally done simmering. It's thickened up, and as you can see, it looks delicious. Now we just gotta sort these the same way we just did with the noodles. Now I'm just gonna go in with a ladle and spoon a heaping portion of our sauce into each one of these meals. The bulk of our protein is coming from this meat sauce, so rest assured with this recipe, having too little sauce is never gonna be a concern. And then once we got all 5 meals sorted, a little thing I like to do that doesn't add too many calories but a ton of flavor is to take some grated Parmesan cheese and just sprinkle a little bit right on the top of each meal. And there we go. We now have 5 delicious, low-carb, high-protein, anabolic meals for the entire week. And then once they're all sorted, we're just gonna snap lids on them. And once they're sealed up, we can place them in the fridge and they'll be good for up to 5 days. If it's gonna take you longer than that to eat one of these meals, just throw it in the freezer and the night before you want it, take it out, toss it in the fridge, and it'll be thawed by the next day. When it comes to losing weight, nutrition is the most important component of any weight loss regimen. So having meals prepped and ready to go can literally be a game changer as long as you do it. Now before this gets cold, I'm gonna try this out and break down the nutrition in each one of these meals. Come on. All right, folks, it is showtime. Before I dig into this, we got to announce the giveaway winner for Anabar. Hold on, let me go in here, scroll a couple times, pick a comment at random. And the winner of the giveaway is Savage Beast. His comment reads, loving this channel, been using the recipes for about 5 weeks now. I'm down 19 pounds since then. Congrats. With a total weight loss of 86 pounds in the last 15 months, this channel is a game changer. Heck yeah, man, love to hear it. 86 pounds. In 15 months, that's a little over a year. I know when some people look at weight loss and they have quite a bit to lose, they look at it as this insurmountable task, but I'm telling you, you get in the routine, you eat good every single day, eat anabolic, follow the 2 rules from the channel, calorie deficit and getting in enough protein, and quite literally, it's a lifestyle and the results just happen. So I beg each and every one of you, if you're at the beginning of your journey, just start, follow the rules, and everything else will fall into place. Good job, man. Send me an email at the email in my description box. We'll work it out and I will get you a free box if you're choosing ASAP. And if you didn't win, don't forget you can always enter the giveaway in this video by like button, leaving a comment, and subscribing, or you can head over to theanabar.com, use my code RJF10, you're gonna save money and you'll be getting the only protein bar in the world that actually tastes like a candy bar. Mark my words, you're gonna love it. Appreciate it as always for everybody that participates. Now, let's get into this meal. I'm gonna get in here, get a little bit of our sauce, some of our noodles, and would you take a look at that? Looks like an anabolic bite to me. 3, 2, 1, let's get it. So I gotta clear something up right away. I feel like the majority of us that have eaten spaghetti or made it at home, you always use the sauce in a jar, which isn't a bad idea, but it leaves something to be desired. When you make this homemade meat sauce, like I just showed you, the amount of flavors, the texture, the authenticity of it is astounding. The noodles literally just taste like noodles. It's like a regular pasta noodle, except slightly more chewy. If you didn't tell anybody they were shirataki, they probably wouldn't notice. But the real star of the show here is our meat sauce. I'm literally not kidding. When I tell you guys you could eat it with just a spoon and it'd be amazing, I quite literally put that on my mama. This stuff right here is crack. Unless you're dining at fine Italian restaurants, you probably never had a sauce like this. So if you've been sleeping on spaghetti or anything that requires a meat sauce, whip this up, and not only will you save calories, load it down with protein, but I mean it when I say it's one of the best tasting sauces you will ever have in your life. Now in just one of these 5 meals, if you made it exactly how I showed you, which end up with, for one of these massive meal preps, is only 360 calories with 8 grams of fat, 42 grams of protein, 30 grams of carbs with 2 grams of fiber. This meal right here is the prime example of why the anabolic diet works. We get lots of volume. We're gonna be full from this. We're getting tons of good flavor. An authentic pasta sauce from scratch, yet this meal only has 360 calories with 42 grams of protein. If you compare that to the average meal we're eating when we go get fast food, that is easily over 1,000 calories by the time you add in a sandwich or main dish, fries, and a drink, this is the much better, much more filling, much more anabolic option. Seriously, make this, eat this for lunch for the entire week, and drop out whatever other meal it is you're eating, and you'll probably notice the results and the change in your mood, your body, everything in literally just a few days. And I know traditionally on diets, they tell us we can't eat pasta, but when you use shirataki noodles, not only are we cutting down on those calories drastically, but when you pair it with this meat sauce, you're really gonna wanna eat every single bite. And you're gonna scrape the container too. Final bite, let's get it. I've literally been eating this for the last 5 days, so I know if you try it, you are gonna love it. If you do make it, make sure you tag me wherever it is, your social, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever. Take a photo and let me know what you think. And as always, if you want all of my meal preps in one easy to use place, all my dessert recipes like the cinnamon rolls, the donuts, or you want healthy anabolic breakfasts and lunches, every single video and recipe, meal prep included on the channel, is available in my cookbook. And if you've already grabbed it once, then you know it gets updated for free, so this recipe is now in there. So if you got it, get your updated copy. If you don't, then I'm telling you, getting it might be the best decision you've ever made. Because I know if you follow us in here, it's literally gonna be the easiest diet you've ever done. Hit that link in my description box to check it out. And that's it, folks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you already know what you can do to help. Enter the giveaway. All that stuff helps the channel. And if you want me to make a meal plan for you or work with you in any capacity, don't forget you can check out all my programs at RemingtonJamesFitness.com. You can always grab some snazzy apparel at YoungLA.com. Use my code RJF to save money and to get some cool stuff. And with that, folks, we're out of here. Appreciate you guys as always. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see every one of you at the next video. See you guys. Bam, 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 baby. We gone.